Hello YouTube, let's do this. My name is Elaine Valerie and I help you goddess up your life. I help you step into your most amazing, most beautiful, boldest self, and I help you empower yourself and also get in touch with your own soul and own intuition again. If this sounds interesting to you, then this channel is for you. Let's go on this journey together. I'm looking forward to it. And this is my first actual YouTube video in a very long time, and that is also why I decided to start this new channel. I wanted to really embark on a new journey with you, with intention, with dedication, with a lot of focus and intention. And yes, let's start. Let's dive right into it. The first topic to talk about for this new YouTube channel is how to goddess up your life in 2025. But let's start at the beginning. What does it even mean to goddess up your life? It means to glow up physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and also financially. And that is what I truly want for you in 2025, and also for myself. The internal and the external glow up that we all want to have, right? And I am really not here to give you this one single cookie cutter plan that you need to follow. I'm not a guru. I'm just someone who does things for herself that I really found helpful and that I truly want to share with you. We all have our own unique skills and traits for a reason, because they are unique, because we are meant to express all of that in our unique beauty. And one important thing to mention is that to goddess up your life is a lifestyle. It is not just this one-time thing that you do once, like it would be amazing, right? Working out once and then you're done forever. It doesn't work like that. We need to make it a habit. We need to make it a lifestyle, a part of our entire life. We need our habits to become patterns that are amazing, that serve us in a sustainable and positive way. To goddess up your life as a lifestyle means creating the life you want. It means knowing who you are. It means showing up as the person you want to be in this world consistently. It means being in alignment with your higher calling. And it also means building the foundation for it all. And it is truly something that I've been practicing for years. And I'm still practicing it because it is a lifestyle. It's not just a one-time thing. And in life, it's always like that. Like once we've mastered something, there is always a new challenge or a new obstacle or a new thing to learn in our life. That is just how life is. And that's the amazing beauty of it, right? So to truly goddess up your life, you need to take a close look at the relationships in your life and the people. And you need to be really honest with yourself. This can truly be a painful process, especially when the people in your life are close to you, when they are family or people that you've known for all your life. Then of course it could be a little bit more difficult or complicated to deal with these people, especially when there is also love involved or emotions. But we need to be really honest with ourselves and check in regularly and ask ourselves if the people in our life are adding to our happiness or if they are adding to more misery. And then you might need to bring more distance between you and these people, or bring them closer if you've been distancing yourself from people who are maybe amazing and would contribute to your life in a beautiful way. What's even more important than the relationships in your life with other people is the relationship you have with yourself. How do you treat yourself? Do you treat yourself in a loving, kind, supportive way? Or do you talk in a bad way about yourself? Are your words unkind? Do you make yourself smaller than you are? Do you dim your light? And for what reason are you doing that? The relationship with yourself often also determines how other people treat you and view you, because you set the standard for how people are supposed to treat you. If you treat yourself in an unkind way, then why should other people treat you in a kind way? And I know this is controversial, and I'm not saying that if you are not kind to yourself, that other people also can't be kind to you. I'm saying that the way you feel about yourself, it radiates from you. It is an energy, and other people pick up on that. So if you think highly of yourself, other people will notice that. So if you treat yourself in a kind, loving way, then others will also be invited by your energy to do the same. One more thing that's really important is to know your deeper reason why. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? What is the deeper reason? What is the purpose of the things that you're doing? Is it to impress other people? Is it to seek validation from others? Or is it to serve yourself, like from an internal soul level perspective? Are you seeking internal validation or external validation? That's a really important question to always ask yourself. And whenever you notice that, oh, maybe I'm doing things for other people, bring it back to yourself. Do it for yourself because it brings you joy, because it brings you satisfaction. And I'm not talking about becoming more reckless or selfish. I'm talking about doing things for yourself that nourish you, that bring you peace, internal happiness. That is why you should ask yourself why you are doing the things that you're doing. To goddess up your life, you also need to follow your passions and to follow the things that bring you joy. To do more of the things that make you feel alive. And in 2025, I invite you to do way more of these things that bring you happiness. We are not living for other people here. We're trying to live life to its fullest for ourselves and to make ourselves happy. And we often forget that on our path, especially when we have people-pleasing tendencies. It can be truly hard to do something only for yourself because it nourishes you, because it replenishes you or brings you inner peace. That's why 2025 should be the year in which you stand up for yourself and do more of the things that bring you joy, passion, and happiness. This also involves letting go of things that don't serve you, letting go of people, places, circumstances, environments that don't serve you and your highest self. If you want to truly step into your power, you cannot carry all of the weight from the past. You cannot carry the weight of guilt or shame. You cannot carry the weight of other people's business or other people's, things and stuff and trauma and thoughts. You need to become sovereign and unto yourself. You need to be in your own power and goddess up your own life and live for yourself. And let go of anything that weighs you down. That is something that we also want to do in 2025. Life is truly too short to waste it on people, places, environments, and things and thoughts that don't serve you and your highest good. Life is too short, believe me, it is too short for that. I want you to focus on becoming the main character of your life in 2025. I want you to really know who you are, what you want, and step into your boldest light. Really focus on becoming more of yourself than ever before. In 2025, we want to stop hiding. We want to stop ignoring our own hearts. We want to stop suppressing our own truth and voice. We want to express all of that. We want to become more of ourselves than ever in 2025. That is what I'm doing this year. I am not hiding anymore. I am not holding back. This is what I want to do. This is my intention. One of the big intentions for this year. But now let's also talk a little bit more about the things that we won't do in 2025. We truly need to take a look at these things too. It's important. Number 1, chasing the next milestone while missing out on the current moment. Why are we doing that? Why are we stressing so much? Why are we hustling without enjoying the present moment? We are stressing out about things that don't serve us. We need to come back to the present moment and live in the moment. Start enjoying the little things in life. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for the small things, for the small moments, even if it's just some rays of sunshine on your face. Becoming present and becoming really mindful of what you are experiencing right now. You could do that right now, right? Just being here, breathing, listening, enjoying being alive. That's all we need to do sometimes, just coming back to the present moment. Pause, rest into it, ease back into yourself, into your own presence, and breathe. The world is in a state of chaos anyway. So let's make it enjoyable, at least for a little moment. Another thing that we won't be doing in 2025 anymore is staying in a victimhood mentality. We are not victims. Like, we have control over our own thoughts, always and forever. Even if we cannot control anything that goes on in the external world, we cannot control other people, we cannot control anything other than our own thoughts and how we want to show up in this world. It is always a decision how we react to the things that come from the external world. So it's all about remembering your power, remembering your worth, and stop comparing yourself to other people. I mean, social media can be a true trap because instantly we compare ourselves, our beauty, our lives to other people that we see online. But that is not the way. We can take our power back by feeling into who we are, what our skills are, and even why we came here on this earth. We can go way back to that point. And I'm certainly going to talk a lot more about this topic on this channel. But just remember this for now. You are amazing just the way you are. And you need to see that. You need to start believing in yourself. And this is what we are doing in 2025. We are letting go of the victimhood mentality and we are stepping into our own power. Like I already said, become the main character of your own life. One more thing that we are also not going to do in 2025 anymore is to chase things or to wait for the perfect moment or to wait for signs that suddenly appear from the heavens. That is just wasting time. We are not here to waste any more time. We are here to enjoy the present moment and to do the best we can at any given moment. We don't want to wait for something that might never happen. We want to come back to the present moment and the power that lies within that, within yourself. So stop all of the excuses and start taking action today. You need to take action first so that the universe can respond to you. This year, we are working with energy. Like, that is the big word for 2025. And embodiment is key here. Dreaming of being someone is not the same as actually being and becoming that person that we want to be. And to be really specific here again, it means to become more of yourself and more of who you are meant to be, and not to become someone that you think you should be. Whenever we are doing something, we want it to be in alignment with our truth, with our soul, with our higher calling. And that is also why we need to stop pleasing people. We need to stop pretending. We need to stop telling ourselves and others lies about us. We are not faking it till we're making it any longer. We are becoming it on a deepest soul level. And from that place, we move. And when we think about energy and the things that we want to attract and manifest in 2025, let's also talk a little bit more about embodiment of an emotion, of a desired feeling, of a state of being that you want to have in 2025. We focus on how we want to feel. And you could choose a word for that. Like, how do you want to feel at the end of 2025? Do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel free? Do you want to feel more wise? What is the word that really contains how you want to feel at the end of this year and throughout it? If it helps you, you could also choose a mantra for this year. It could be something like, I release what no longer serves me. I honor who I am becoming, and I embrace the limitless possibilities ahead. You could be super creative with your mantra that you always come back to throughout this year. Because let's be honest, we can do all of the vision boards and we can write down all of the goals that we have, but especially when life happens or challenges appear in our lives or roadblocks, it can be super hard to still focus on all of these things. So we need something simple to come back to, that is simple and easy to remember and to just feel into, like drop back into that state of being that you want to have, that you want to feel, that you want to be and embody. And it is way easier if you have a guiding mantra or a guiding word for the emotion that you want to feel, and to remember that instead of remembering your 100 goals for the year. And of course, it is not as simple as simply thinking about the word happiness and feeling happiness, but if you have this one thing as your goal, as your focus, then it's easier to align back with yourself, with your truth, whenever things get shaky in your world. Like, okay, I want to find clarity this year, so let's balance myself. I want to find happiness, so what in my world is disturbing me right now? Like, it's really a lot easier to focus on one simple thing than to focus on a million things. In the last few years, we as a collective have experienced a lot, like truly a lot. And I don't know anyone who didn't suffer in 2024. Maybe you are also one of these people who have experienced a lot in the last few years. Now that we've experienced all of these things, we can alchemize and turn all of the pain and all of the wisdom and knowledge that we gain through all of that. We can turn it into our own power now. We have learned a lot about our emotions, about anger, grief, sadness, desperation, and we now know how to navigate all of these especially difficult emotions a little bit more. So we can use this knowledge, we can use the wisdom that we've gained now for the present moment and also for all the future moments that are about to come. It is truly important not to suppress any of these difficult emotions. We need to feel them. We are human beings. We incarnated on this planet to feel all of these feelings and emotions. And on a soul level, it's truly exciting to have all of these experiences. On a human level, it's definitely not as exciting. But from a higher perspective, from a soul perspective, we want to experience all of these things so that our soul can learn and grow and evolve. So don't suppress difficult emotions. Let them teach you what your soul wants to be taught. And ask yourself, what is one thing that I don't want to feel? What am I possibly avoiding right now? And the more we accept all of these difficult emotions, the more we will grow, the more we will evolve, and the more we will also accept ourselves for our truth. We are not only the good things, we are also the negative things. Like, I don't want to use the word negative, but we live on a spectrum. We live in a universe that is full of polarities. And as human beings, we experience all of that, the whole range of emotions. So we have our shadow side and we have our light within us. And the more we accept both of these aspects and everything that's in between, the better. The more we can grow and evolve and step into our power. Because the more we accept ourselves for who we are, the more authentic we are and the more we live from a place of integrity. And often what keeps us from truly doing that is the fear of being judged, the fear of missing out on something, the fear of not being accepted by other people for just being ourselves. And this is why we need to come back to internal validation again. Step back from all of the external validation that we're seeking and really focus on what is making me happy, what is something that nourishes me and replenishes me. How can I validate myself more instead of seeking validation from the external world? Embrace being too much or different or difficult. Just be yourself. That is who you came here to be. And ask yourself, where in your life are you holding back being yourself? Just to not be judged, just to be accepted, just to play a role. Like, let go of all of these masks. You are here to be you. Become the main character of your life. Become more of yourself. That is what we want to do even more of in 2025. Lastly, what I want to mention today when it comes to how to goddess up your life in 2025 is to reclaim time as your sacred currency. As a human being, time is limited and time is very precious. And how often are we wasting time? For example, when we are doom scrolling on social media. when we are being involved in unaligned commitments or that don't serve us in any way, that rather harm us. We are literally leaking life force energy when we waste time. And we want to stop doing that in 2025. We want to be really committed with how we use our time. And even if it's intentional time for rest, like we're not wasting time, we are resting consciously. That is a thing, and we should do that more often, like truly, honestly. We should do that more often as a society. People need more sleep and rest. But in general, take a look at what you're doing when you are wasting time. Certainly, it doesn't make you feel better. Probably it makes you feel more drained, more tired, less happy, and we don't want to do that anymore. Reclaim your power over your time. Dedicate specific time slots to creativity, to things that bring you joy, to things that make you grow and that make you feel more alive. To help you organize a little bit better, because this can be an issue, especially if you have plenty of things to do. We still want to spend intentional time, right? For me personally, I like to stay organized. And I found something that is called SMART goals, setting SMART goals, SMART. And these goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This will help you organize your time and your goals so that you actually have time to embody all of the things that you want to embody in 2025. So that's all for today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to follow along on this journey on how to goddess up your life. Talk to you next time. Bye.